Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to ranking every Trippie Redd song. Alright, so quick disclaimer before we get into the video. We're just going to be ranking every song that are in his album, so no singles. We're just doing this mainly because most of the really good singles, like Under Enemy Arms and Dark Knight Demo, are in albums anyway. And then we're also not going to be including the song Ray from A Love Letter to You 4, because it's not really a song, he just talks throughout the whole track. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so at number 141 we have a Money interlude, and this one's basically just because Trippie Redd's not even in this song. I was tempted to leave this one out of the list as well, but I thought since it was an actual song we'd keep it in. Probably not the worst song on this list, but since Trippie Redd's not even in it, I can't really put it much higher. Alright, so up next we have Mood featuring Chris Brown from Pegasus. This song is just a complete miss, in my opinion. The worst track from this album for sure. So up next is Exclamation Point from Exclamation Point. This song just sounds like a forced radio single, and it's not good at all. The beat is really bad. It just doesn't go well with Trippie's vocals in this song. A terrible way to start what was a pretty bad project from him. So next up is Overweight, hands down the worst song in A Love Letter to You 2. I really don't like the effects on Trippie's voice in the chorus, and it's just not an enjoyable listen. So next is another Love Letter to You 2 song in Let Me Down, and this was just another miss from Trippie. It's the closer in the album and just doesn't hit the same level as some of the other songs. So Trippie Redd starts off good in the song Diamond Mines, but Tory Lanez and Ellie and Trent don't come through in this song at all at their parts, and Trippie Redd even fades towards the end of the song. The worst song in A Love Letter to You 4, Lil Yachty just ruins it. It's as simple as that. This is just a bad song in general. Trippie doesn't really sound that good, and the features aren't good either. Will it take my depth to see my destiny? The guitar strings are really nice in this song, but Trippie Redd's smooth rapping just doesn't really flow well, and it honestly becomes a bit of a boring and a drag. I see you've been on my mind today. I'm thinking about rubbing down on your spine today. All For Me is just not a good song. Trippie's vocals are a little wacky, and I don't know what is up with Smoke Perp in this song, but he just sounds awful. Just a miss between Trippie Redd and Russ. The worst song in Trip at Night, hands down. The chorus is just terrible. I hate saying bad things about Trippie Redd's music, but what is this song? This song just sounds like half of the songs in this album, and it's one of the worst ones of that lot. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't think, I can't breathe. This is just one of those classic "Oh, I Can't Live Without You" songs. It's just not good. It's not the worst closer to the album, but I just don't think it really needed to be in the album.
Yeah, now why the fuck you wanna test me? I hit you with the right and the left knee.
I don't like Trippie's vocals in this song, and I don't really think the song kind of matches the title either. Just isn't really a good fit.
I try to love with a passion. Where's your love, babe? Your heart has been absent.
Let It Out's a little better than Sun God, but it's still not that good of a song.
She said that she gon' ride, call her Pegasus. Bitch, I'm with the guys, I feel Omega, bitch.
Another one where Trippie's vocals just doesn't work.
She suck my dick so well, she ain't even teeth. Run up in your creek, kill you for no reason.
I don't even know what to say about this song. It's just not that good.
I think you happened in my past life. Exit turns was really scary to me last night.
So the Nether from Trippie Redd is just kind of a boring song. Another big complaint is it takes him a minute to start rapping, and the beat's cool from the start, but then the 30 seconds in between that is just really weird.
Got a bunch, nigga. Wake up in the morning, brush my teeth and grab my gun, nigga.
So Captain Crunch is the closer to Trip at Night. It definitely doesn't really have that closer atmosphere to the song. And it's also kind of weird because Trippie Redd only sings the chorus, and then there's like 3 different rappers that sings the verses. So it's kind of just like one of those songs just to like promote these other rappers as well. The chorus of the song isn't that bad. The feature is really bad though, and the song's only 2 minutes long too, so. This is the least streamed song of the project, and I definitely understand why.
You ain't gang, 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 you ain't fucking with us.
The deluxe to this project was pretty weak, and this is just another song to add to that weak vibe.
Feeding for your love every damn day.
This song's really just another miss in my opinion from Trippie Redd.
Hey, nigga, be yourself.
It's a good message behind this song, it's just not a good song.
You gotta use your fucking head, man. Promise to keep up these people head, man.
This song's actually okay. The feature's a little iffy in the song, and I find it does drag out a little bit too.
It's a vibe when that money coming in.
This song just kind of sounds like a filler to me, and it's not a good one either. I really don't like Trippie Redd's vocals in this one. Youngboy's really the only good part of this song.
You ain't one till you take one.
This is the least streamed song from Pegasus, and for a song that's 2 minutes, it's very boring.
Then I know what it's like this life to live forever.
This one's just an easy skip.
Ain't no backing down, no backing down.
This one's actually not a bad listen. It's definitely too long though.
I can't teach that bitch my language like Rosetta Stone.
Why the Coil Array feature?
What a wonderful night. Whoa.
This song is sandwiched between the best 2 songs in the album, and once again the features just ruin the song.
Poppin' tags, dropping jollies, shorty bag, red hot tamale.
Another weak one from this album.
We need some people that'll kill for us.
Again, another decent listen. I like Trippie Redd's vocals in this one, but the features just take it down once again. Alright, the first Life's a Trip song to appear on this album at number 104. It's How You Feel. This song's just too long and it repeats itself a lot. Not a bad song, but not one of the stronger ones either. Alright, and at number 103 is the first A Love Letter to You song to appear on this list, and it is Limitless. I kind of thought a song with the title Lil Wayne would have been better. Disappointed with this song. You know, RIP and everything, but this is probably the song I was the most disappointed with. When I saw that X and Trippie were doing a song together again, I had high expectations, and this is just a pretty bad song.
Photos started right.
And at number 100 is Riot. This is definitely one of the better songs in the album, but still a weaker song.
Yeah, big blunts, I like to roast up. Pussy get no love and no luck. I don't fucking know ya.
So into the top 100 we go, and Can You Rap Like Me Part 2 is a good song. I just would have liked to see Trippie Redd rap a bit more in it rather than Chris King.
Tryna keep my composure.
So Underwater Fly Zone is the least streamed song in Life's a Trip. I like the soft rapping from Trippie, but the song is definitely too long. Pretty repetitive song for a song that's only 2 minutes long. Another pretty disappointing song from this album, and one of the worst hooks from the album for sure. Disappointing part from Trippie, and Ski Mask just takes over. I find Trippie Redd kind of boring in this song, and Young Thug doesn't really fit in either. Once you get past the Take a Chill Pill part in this song, it's actually a pretty good song. This one's not a bad song, I just wish he started singing a bit faster in the song. To get to the better songs from this project, just the beat sounds like a TikTok beat.
Headed to the top, baby, you and I. We in love, baby, you and I.
A pretty decent closer for the mixtape. One of the better ones from the album, but still is that feeling of like the song's being forced in a way, and it doesn't really flow too well either. Good song, just don't like Trippie's vocals when he says Richard Millie playing. Definitely one of the better hooks of the album. Alrighty, so number 86 is Bust Down Dur, which is the least streamed song from A Love Letter to You 4. And I have to say right away, it is one of the best choruses of the entire album, but it is completely ruined by the French feature. I definitely like Trippie doing something different with having a verse in a different language, but the only thing is the verse is way too long. It's almost a minute, and no one wants to listen to a minute of someone rapping in French, so that's really what ruins the song for me and quite clearly everyone else. Super solid song, good part from Young Thug. Maybe put it a bit too low on this list as well. No Smoke, 1400 BC /sauce. The longest name for a Trippie Redd song, and also the least streamed song in this album. A decent song between Trippie Redd and Future, but I definitely think this is one that could have been left out of the album. This one's definitely my least favorite of the Love Scars from Trippie. I find it doesn't really fit with the other ones, but it's still a really good song.
You know time is at essence. Yeah, I try, little baby, put your feelings to this.
Really solid track with the softer rapping, but it is definitely too long.
To the end, the end.
This is a nice song just to sit back and listen to.
Under the moonlight, under the moonlight.
A good song, but the chorus is a little tedious. A really solid track and a good part from Famous Dex. One of the better hooks from the album, could have left out the Sofago feature. Fire song to start off the album with, one of the standouts from the album for sure.
Keep your head up for me.
One of the better songs from the album.
In your city, man, like where that mini man, double cups and double semi.
Super hype song and good parts from Future and Doughboy.
Baby, wish me well, wish me well. It's
A really good message behind this song.
going places you can't go, red beam like Kano.
I really like this song, but I don't know why it takes 30 seconds for it to start, and it's only 2 minutes long.
Babe, don't worry about what I said. Get that shit out your head.
Another solid song from this mixtape.
You complete my world. I can never leave you, girl.
One of the actual good songs from the deluxe, but could have left out Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, I'ma hop out with that Mac 10. Let's see a shot for that catfish.
This is a super sick song, and one of the few songs from this album with actual replay value.
Call him boy, rubber boy.
This is more of a fun song from Trippie Redd.
She stick her tongue out, look back and spell run. She just wanna have fun.
This song definitely has more parts of classic Trippie in it, and it's also one of the best solo songs from the album.
I don't know you like this game, tell shit today.
This song is very weird. It is one of Trippie Redd's best performances on the mixtape, but Uno the Activist part, he's just rapping so lifeless, and he's lucky that Trippie really comes through with his part, because a familiar theme of the features ruining songs in this album kind of happens in this song too.
Paper planes, Novocaine, Mary Jane.
A good song, super sick that he got a Drake feature on his album, but I was still hoping for more, having a Drake feature. Really solid song all the way through, and I like the change in flow when the feature comes in.
She said she loved me. I think she loved me not.
Alright, we have not seen a Love Letter to You 3 song in a while, and at number 63 is Can't Love. Solid song. I love the I think she love me not part.
I think I'm overdosing. Trying to keep up with her fucking moms.
This song is amazing, hands down one of the best from the mixtape.
Get it, bitch, good morning. Yeah, my baby. Get it, bitch, good morning.
This is just a really fun song from Trippie, and it's a frickin' bop.
Can't be wishing no sins. I'm big dog. Yeah, I'm Clifford again.
Another good song showing off Trippie's rapping skills, definitely not as good as the first part, but I love the yeah I'm big dog, yeah I'm Clifford again. A nice breath of fresh air from Trippie, and a really good verse from Lil Tecca. Now I'm sure people will be surprised that I put Snakeskin at number 58. This is definitely one of Trippie's best choruses just in general, but I find the rest of the song doesn't really match the chorus.
I said even if it kills me, even if it kills me.
An annoying start to the song, but other than that, really good.
Maybe what you wishing for, maybe you should wish it more.
I think this is one of Trippie's more well-known songs. It's definitely a really good song as well. And this is just like a perfect song to listen to on a record too.
Set it on easy, motherfucking face.
This is a really good song, but I still can't find where Amani 22's part is.
Every day I keep it real and get that bag, ho, cause that shit.
A really meaningful song from Trippie, and again just another song that really shows his rapping capability. This is just another really good song, and I'm really into it right now as well.
Nowadays I really miss my fucking idols, so that's the title. I grab a Bible, pray for my.
This song is literally just 2 minutes of Trippie rapping. It's absolutely amazing.
Can you rap like me?
I mean, can you? Alright, so we've made it now to the top 50, and at number 50 is Love Scars 4. This is definitely one of Trippie Redd's most emotional songs, and it's just a great song in general. This is just a super fire song between Trippie and Young Thug. Definitely one of the best from the deluxe for A Love Letter to You 4. This is just another fire song. The features really come through as well, and it's actually a song in this album that's longer than 2 minutes. Easily one of the best choruses from the mixtape. Another slapper from Trippie and a good part from Rich the Kid. A lot of people's favorite from this mixtape. It's definitely one of the better ones. This is just such a lit song from the album, and it's definitely one of the best choruses as well. I love the message behind this song, and it's another slapper. Hella underrated track from Trippie. If this was based on personal preference, this song would be a lot higher on the list. A great song from Trippie and Playboy, and definitely one of Trippie's best recent releases. Wow, this is just a super lit song from Trippie, but it is way too short. It's not even 2 minutes long. Bro, this is just a sick song with many different levels to it. Shawty do not play no games with me. Yeah, this shit is lame to me. This is just a beautiful song. This is another great song. I love like the calmer rapping from Trippie and a great part from Sway Lee. I just got a million bands today. About to go and spin a bag for them bands today. Yeah. Alright, and at number 36 is Matt Hardy 999, the best song from Trip at Night without a doubt. And I just love how Juice WRLD and Trippie Redd are treating verses. It really just elevates this song even more. I like the deeper voice from Trippie in this song, and it's a good feature as well. This is just another amazing song from this mixtape. Great vocals from Trippie and good features as well. This is just a nice solo song from Trippie. This song's a lot like Love Scars 3. It's just another beautiful song. This song is just fire. A great start from Lil Wop, and then Trippie just takes over. You can try, this shit won't work. One of my favorite choruses from the mixtape, but I do have to say this song does drag a little bit. This is the best song from the deluxe To a Love Letter to You 4, and again, it is just such an emotional song. I wish that you would love me. I wish that you would love me more. This song's weird. It's really good, but really annoying at the same time. Another underrated track from Trippie. Even I slept on this one for a bit. This song is just so lit, and it's one of those songs that is just amazing right until the end, and like the best part is at the end of the song too. Yeah, hold on, let me pop my shit. Pussy nigga talking, we gon' leave him in the ditch. If you love screaming songs, this one's for you, and this is definitely one of Trippie Redd's best ones as well. Baby, your love is my medicine. Baby, your love is my... This is one of Trippie Redd's best choruses ever. The only reason it's kind of low on the list is just because I find the rest of the song doesn't really match the amazing chorus. Alright, and at number 23 is Into Deep, the best song from A Love Letter to You 2. This one's just great all the way through, where I find compared to Bust Down, it kind of drags near the end. Another amazing one from this mixtape, and a great feature from Tory Lanez.
This guy too deep, I can tell, yeah, I can tell.
One of the best songs from A Love Letter to You 2, a good part from Uno the Activist, which is also why his part in Today disappointed me a little bit. V12 is one of the better songs from Pegasus. It's just a really nice, fun song, but it's definitely too short.
Caught up in a summertime.
Six Kiss is definitely one of the highlights from A Love Letter to You 4, but I do find the song hasn't stayed with me over the years, but still a really solid song.
You gon' die.
This song is just so fire. I remember when this one dropped right before the release of A Love Letter to You 4, it just got me so pumped for the mixtape. One of my favorites for sure.
This man, 'cause I was chosen. Because I was chosen.
A long stretch of A Love Letter to You 4 songs, and next up is Chosen. And this is just a great all-around song from Trippie. A lot of different elements to it, and it's a solid song. The hit single from A Love Letter to You 3, just a fun, different song from Trippie, and it's really good. This is a super underrated track from Pegasus. This song is absolutely amazing. The features are really good. An awesome chorus from Hoodie Baby. Lil Wayne's part is amazing, and I love just the non-auto-tune singing from Trippie Redd. It is really an amazing song, super underrated. Highly recommend this song. This song is just amazing. I love the trading verses from NBA and Trippie. NBA's verse 2 is just fantastic. The best song with a feature in it for sure from this mixtape. Polls 1469 coming in at number 13. This is just a super lit song, and no matter what your stance is on 6ix9ine, you cannot deny that his part just elevates this song and just makes it even better. Toxic Waste is just an amazing and beautiful song. Like, he's rapping about like this girl who he knows that their relationship's toxic and it's not good for him, but he still is craving that love from her, and it's just an amazing song.
I gotta keep it together and no tweaking now.
This is just a beautiful song. Together coming in at number 11, and it just really shows off Trippie Redd's versatility as well, and it's just such a meaningful and beautiful song.
That ain't never changed shit. Still the same, I never changed, bitch.
Alright, we've made it to the top 10, and at number 10 is Who Needs Love, the best song from A Love Letter to You 4. Man, Excitement featuring Party Next Door, where to even start with this song? It was definitely overplayed when it came out, but that still doesn't take away from the brilliance of this song.
I'm a big dog, who you wanna be?
Alright boys, and at number 8 is We, the hit single from Pegasus and also the best song from Pegasus.
Top down, I feel good. Top down.
And at number 7 is Stoves on 14th. This is just a super lit song. I love Trippie Redd's deep rapping in this one as well, and it's a really good feature as well.
Bitch in the back with the Burberry on. Until this day, that little bitch know all my songs.
And at number 6 is 1499 Freestyle, the best song from Love Letter to You 3. You all knew this was going to be super high up on the list. It's also the best Trippie Redd and Juice WRLD collab for sure.
Enemy arms, oh, that's an enemy arms. Take down the enemy's army.
And at number 5 is Under Enemy Arms. This is just a super lit song from Trippie, one of his best for sure. I mean, it's at number 5. Man, this song is just a classic. Dark Knight Dummo coming in at number 4. His best song with a feature, without a doubt. It is just so fire. Into the top 3 we go, and we have Love Scars at number 3. Of course, there's going to be in the top 3. The song that honestly put Trippie Redd on the map. It is just such a classic song, and it's amazing.
Think I wanna die, yeah, 'cause my thoughts are suicide, yeah.
Alright, and we have Taking a Walk at number 2. I'm pretty sure this is Trippie Redd's most streamed song. That's his. It's an incredible song. My only complaint is that it's too short, but that's also what makes it so good.
Yeah. She gon' let that shit bang for me, yeah. She gon' let that shit bang for me, yeah.
And Trippie Redd's best song is indeed Bang. I bet you were not expecting this one to be here, but it is just Trippie Redd's best song. And I mean, where to even begin? First of all, it is just such a meaningful song as well. There's a lot behind the lyrics as well. And the part where he says, "Baby, yes, you're mine, baby, yes, you're fine," is probably one of my favorite Trippie Redd lines ever. I think it has to go down to the way he says it. It just sounds so good. And the little sound effect after he says, "She gonna let that shit bang for me," is just, it just elevates the song to the next level. The verse in between the main chorus is amazing, and it elevates the song as well, and it's just such a good song from start to finish, and it is Trippie Redd's best song. So that'll do it for this list. Thank you all for watching. It's been a trip.
Baby, yes, you're mine. Baby, yes, you're fine. When I'm on the road, do I cross your mind? When I'm on the road, baby, yes, come right. Yeah, let it bang for me, rain for me. She let that shit sing for me, yeah. She gon' let that shit bang for me, yeah. She gon' let that shit bang for me, yeah. She gon' let that shit bang for me, yeah. She gon' let that shit bang for me, yeah. Yeah,